What's up, guys? Blizzard Productions here, back with another video, and today is week 3 of the NFL, and there's going to be some really good games and some blowout wins for teams. You'll be able to see which games those are in a second, but first, I wanted to say a couple things. First of all, you'll notice you might be able to hear it right now, but you can definitely hear it in that video, that my voice is a little bit more raspy than usual. That is because I kind of lost my voice, so when I was making this video, my voice is just really raspy. So sorry about that, and that is the reason why it is raspy. Second of all, I know on the East Coast there might be some games that are delayed or might just not happen because of the storm that's going through over there. If that does end up happening, I'm still keeping that pick, and so whenever that game ends up being made up, it's still going to be the same pick that I make today, and it will go on my record, whether it's a win or a loss. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Starting off, we had the Atlanta Falcons at the Detroit Lions, and I have the Lions coming away with the win. I think that they have the better offense and the better defense compared to the Falcons. I think that the Falcons are just not that good of a team, and the Lions, I believe, are going to be a really good team this season, and I think that this is going to be the start of their good season. So with that being said, I had the Detroit Lions coming away with the win. Moving on, we had the Chargers at the Vikings. This will be a really exciting matchup, but I had the Chargers coming away with the win. I think that they are the better team, and Justin Herbert is a very good QB, and I mean, he has not had the greatest start to this season as far as their team has still not got a win yet, but I think that this will be the first game that they win. He can throw super far, and I think that the deep ball is going to be what is going to make them successful in this game, and I think he will be able to do that. All in all, I had the Chargers coming away with the win. Moving on, we have the Saints at the Packers, and I think that the Packers are going to end up coming away with the win. Honestly, both teams are an average team, but I just think that the Packers are going to win because they are playing at home and they get that big home field advantage that their fans give them. So with that being said, I had the Packers coming away with the win. Moving on, we had the Texans at the Jaguars, and I think that the Jaguars are going to end up coming away with the win. I haven't really seen anything from the Texans that has made me think that they are a really good team. And the Jaguars are a pretty good team. I think that they're going to have a really good season. And I think that they are going to make it to the playoffs. With that being said, I just think that Trevor Lawrence is starting to become better. And he's going to end up carrying his team to a win. Moving on, we had the Broncos at the Dolphins. This should be a good matchup, but I had the Dolphins coming away with the win. I think that they are the better team. They are 2-0 coming into this game, and they have beat both the Chargers and the Patriots. So that is two decently good teams that they beat. So with that being said, they're going against the Broncos, who are 0-2 and really have not impressed me at all this season. I feel like the Broncos had the potential to be 2-0 right now, but they are 0-2. So with that being said, I think that the Broncos really don't stand a chance against a team as good as the Dolphins right now, and the Dolphins will come away with the win. Moving on, we had the Titans at the Browns. This will be another good matchup, but I had the Browns coming away with the win. It's really hard to know what this outcome is going to be because last week the Browns looked terrible, but the week before they looked pretty good. And as for the Titans, the first week they did not look good, but last week they looked pretty good. So I don't really know what to think about this team, but I think that the Browns will end up coming away with the win. Both teams are a little bit hard to know because both weeks they showed like two different things. The first week, like I was saying, was really good or bad for whatever team, and the second week was the opposite of their first week. So I think it will be an evenly matched game. I think that it will come down to the very end, but I had the Browns coming away with the win in the end. Moving on, we had the Bills at the Commanders, and I had the Bills coming away with the win. I think that the Bills are the better team, obviously, and last week they looked like themselves, so that gives me more confidence about this week and thinking that they're going to win. I think Josh Allen will have another great game, and I think Stephon Diggs will continue to do his stuff and be the number one target for Allen, and in the end come away with the win. Moving on, we had the Colts at the Ravens, and I think that the Ravens will end up coming away with the win. I think that the Ravens have been having a pretty good start to their season. I think their offense is doing pretty good, and their defense is doing good as well. With that being said, I think that they will come away with the win. Moving on, we had the Patriots at the Jets. This will be a good game, but I have the Jets coming away with the win. I really don't know what to think about the outcome of this game. I just think the Jets, because I think that their defense will do a decent job against the Patriots, and I think that they will do just enough to go ahead and come away with the win. Moving on, we had the Panthers at the Seahawks, and I think that the Seahawks will come away with the win. The Seahawks are playing at home, which historically has been some of the loudest fans and the loudest stadium to play at. So the Seahawks definitely have a huge home field advantage. Now, for the Panthers are just not that good this year, and I don't think that they will be good this year. I mean, I know it's the beginning of the season, so who knows? They can change their season around very quickly, but from what I have seen the first 2 weeks, I have not seen anything impressive about them. With that being said, I have the Seahawks coming away with the win. Moving on, we had the Bears at the Chiefs, and I had the Chiefs coming away with the win. I would be super surprised if they lost this game. First of all, they are playing at home, which means they have the home field advantage. And not only that, but they're playing against the Bears. Honestly, the Bears are not that good this season again. And as for the Chiefs, they obviously have the better offense and defense combined. So with that being said, this should be a blowout victory for Kansas City. Moving on, we had the Cowboys at the Cardinals, and I think that the Cowboys will come away with the win. The Cowboys are the better team, especially when it comes to defense. I think that their defense will be doing really good in this game against the Cardinals, who have been kind of struggling this season. And not only that, but for offense, I think that the Cowboys will be able to put up quite a bit of points. With that being said, I have the Cowboys winning by quite a bit. Moving on, we have the Sunday night football game, the Steelers at the Raiders, and I have the Steelers coming away with the win. I did not think that the Steelers were going to be that good this season, especially after seeing what they did against the Niners. But then, after I saw last week's performance with them against the Browns, I think that they have a big chance of winning this game. I think that the Raiders are an average team, and same with the Steelers, but I think that the Steelers are going to be better than the Raiders and end up coming away with the win. Moving on, we have one of the Monday night football games, the Eagles at the Buccaneers, and I have the Eagles coming away with the win. I think that they have a really good defense, and their offense is also really good. Jalen Hurts is a crazy good player, and that QB, like that tush play is what they're calling it. I do feel like it is a little bit dumb, but I don't think that it should be like banned from the NFL, because I think that if the Eagles know how to run it, or any other NFL team, it's just the Eagles know how to run it the best, it shouldn't be illegal. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just an ordinary play, just the Eagles know how to run it. I expect to see that in this game, and I think that they will win. And last but not least, we had the Monday night football game, the Rams at the Bengals. I had the Rams coming away with the win. Bengals have surprisingly not looked that good this season so far. Joe Burrow has not looked that good, but it's only been 2 weeks. He has a lot of time to turn it around, and this could be the game that they turn it around. As for the Rams actually look pretty good. They lost against the Niners last week, but I thought that they were going to lose by quite a bit. They actually only lost by 1 touchdown, and was a really good game. With that being said, I have the Rams coming away with the win. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I enjoyed making it. And put down in the comment section if you agree or disagree with any of my picks and why. I think that there's going to be some really good matchups. I'm really excited to watch the Vikings versus Chargers matchup. I think that will be a really good matchup and the best one that's on this weekend. So once again, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.